Hi Saggitarius, how are you? I'm back, and the reason I'm back so soon is because I've got some special messages for you. One's about surprise and one is about holding on. Don't give up. I know things are taking longer than they should, and I know you feel that. You've been in that holding position for so long, but you are actually transiting out of it. I've been talking to you about that, and I think the transit did happen with the coming of autumn, the equinox. But you know, it takes a while to transit to the other end. It's like if you're doing a massive swim, it doesn't happen in 1 minute. You get from one end of the pool to another. Now, I've just cut those cards, which is very unusual for me. So I want to see what is at the bottom, because I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I've got the Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood issues regarding children. Now, that is really weird after a message I got yesterday. And this one's literally for you, because it is regarding your childhood and you having memories. You've sort of romanticized the past to a certain extent up to this transit, and now no room for romanticizing anymore. It's over. The romanticizing is over. It's the fall, and those romantic illusions or thoughts or sadness or wishes have fallen down. You are starting again, and you are starting afresh, and you will get something so much better. So those childhood things that have hurt you, for the person I'm speaking to, and he will know who I'm speaking, why I'm saying this. It's just so weird. I got this card. Now, these moons, this new moon on the 14th and the one at the end of the month, the full moon, are going to bring big changes in for you. They are coming. The changes are happening. Sometimes these changes happen behind the scenes and we're not fully aware of what's happening. Someone is coming back into your orbit, or someone who you know is seeing you in a different light, or there's a meeting being orchestrated by spirit, by the fairies, now that you're influenced by me. They are in tune with the earth, and I hope whoever you meet, and this is for all my Saggis, has got an element of earth in them, in their placements, because earth is very good for Saggis. It keeps your feet on the ground. So it doesn't matter about their other placements, but if they've got an earth placement, it's got a lot of chance of developing into something really successful. And that's where my message on surprise comes in. Surprises can remain silent for so long, and then all of a sudden the surprise happens and you go like, what the hell? How did that happen? Yeah, it did happen, and it's here. The surprise is here, and it's something you weren't expecting. So we've got a complex decision coming up, Saggis. The need to do research. Stop procrastinating. It might be to do with your work. It might be to do with your emotional life, where I've mentioned before in my reading yesterday, particularly, and other readings, that you will have a choice between someone from the past and the present, the future. And the person from the past could be not from, say, not the too distant past or way past, but it's someone that is thinking about you in a different way. They were indecisive and they've stopped procrastinating, and they're actually thinking you were very important and they weren't able to unify it before. But there's traditional viewpoints or methods they're changing towards that. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends, and they're seeing the way you thought is the way they want to think. Now, we've got two waters there. Let's see what we get. We've got a lot of earth here. So I do think someone's going to have some earthy thing about them. And of course, you can see my fairies here. These are my fairy cards, and they're just all playing. And here they're showing you how you're going to have a very happy home life. Whether it's just you and another person, or you and your children and your person's children, or whether you two create new children. It all depends on where you are on the age spectrum as to how this reading is finding you and leading you to whatever. But here we've got a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. And honestly, there's lots of magic coming, but you probably think, why is it taking so long? Why am I in this holding position? And as I said, I just instinctively did this with the cards. I was just sort of told by Sarah Elizabeth, who I've welcomed in already, to cut the cards and read them like this for you today. So here we've got 4 of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. You're going to be in a completely different position financially soon, where it's going to be stable, where there's going to be balance. Up to now, there hasn't been balance. You've had a lot and you've had very little, and then you've acted accordingly. It's not going to be like that. So we've got 2 water, 2 earth, we've got 1 air coming up now. So it seems that we're missing fire, even though you are a fire sign. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So here's with the air. So the person that has been wanting to get in touch with you has been very much in that mold, that way of thinking, my life is all right, I'm going to carry on like this. We've got horses here, and that's very much like the Chariot card, in my opinion. But also it means that someone in your life is going to be linked to horses some way. So look out for anyone new who might be linked to horses. And maybe that person, I'm interpreting this in 2 different ways, has been quite happy on their own up to now and thought, oh, there's no problem, this is a happy life. But then realise that the best things in life aren't things, and then realise that love brings laughter, and then realise that it's time to connect with a person and enjoy the ride, and it's time to be part of a twosome, not an alonesome. So that's the message I'm getting there. They might have a bit of water in their chart as well as earth. They might have a bit of air. Remember what I've said to you. We've got main signs, which are shown by the tarot, and then we've got the elements, and those are equally important. And I'm looking to see what elements are in your chart today. And here we've got the King of Earth. Oh, well, if this guy or lady, whoever's coming in, has got those characteristics: generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful person, keeps confidentialities, accepts opportunities and makes something of them, has the Midas touch, then you're in for a lot of luck. And we have got a lot of good things coming along for you. And then we've got the Ace of Earth. And here we've got the inflow of abundance. It is coming. It's been a long time coming. It's taking ages, I know. But, you know, I've always believed from being a child that you don't get everything at once. You get it when it's all aligned with each other. That you can't have everything at once, because it doesn't work like that. So the universe has to align everything, or the divine, or your spiritual ancestors, the people that are looking after you, or the fairies, whoever you connect with the most. And here we've got the influx of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So I do think they're coming in for you. Now, it doesn't look like we've got any fire at the moment until we go past these 2. So we've got a very strong water, earth, and 1 air, and we need air to breathe. But we've got 2. So I'm going to shuffle to see if I get an earth card, a fire card out for Sagittarius to get some sort of balance. Woo! What happened there straight away? Thanks, Spirit. Thanks, Sarah Elizabeth. a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So we've got the Knight of Fire. So we have got some fire here for you, but not as strong as earth or water. And it's similar to air. So I'm going to put these down now, Saggis, and I always jump into my readings. I think most people who follow me know who I am, Higherself Magic, and I'm an intuitive reader. I work mostly with fairies, but with my spirit guide, Sarah Elizabeth. So I've worked with fairies for a long, long time. I write about fairies. I communicate with fairies. Let's see what's come out for you. A woman holding a heart. So you're going to have a big piece of your heart available for someone who's coming in. If you're a male, deaf, a woman's going to be coming in holding a heart, and she's going to be holding it right there for you, and it's going to match yours. So here we have the third chakra, and this is the one that another thing I wanted to talk to you about today was listening to your gut. That your gut speaks to you all the time. Your gut is your second brain, and if you listen to your gut, you will get more precise responses, more precise advice than you will from your brain, because it's within you, your soul. Your brain very much controls things, looking at the outer aspects as well, but your other brain, your gut, tells you everything. Woo! Okay, Spirit, thank you. So here we have the Angel of Love. You are the Angel of Love. You are holding the cards for your love. Things are going to change so quickly, all of you, because you've got such a big heart and you're waiting to give it to someone worthy. And this time that person's going to come in, and you are going to know immediately who that person is of value to you, because your sixth eye, your third eye, your sixth chakra is working overtime to get the results you need, and you will know. You're not going to be wasting any more time. And look at the blossoming abundance I've already talked about so many times for you. Can we have some more messages for Sagittarius, please? Thank you, Spirit. So we've got Daughter Spirit. Spirit is working with you all the time, and that caring connection is coming in, which will be a more passionate love than you've ever had before. All that anxiety from the past will go. All that sort of sadness in relationships, because I'm getting, for whoever this is resonating with, Saggis, that you've had a lot of unhappiness in relationships. People have let you down. You seem to have loved the most rather than someone loved you the most. And I think you're fed up of that, and you've always wanted someone to love you to the ends of the earth, to, you know, really need you, feel the need for you through their absolute veins and their desires and their passion. And you're going to get that. This next connection is going to be amazing, whether it's with someone from the past. All that anxiousness is going, because the blossoming abundance is taking that away. And you're still feeling some anxiousness about your life, financial constraints. I think this card's speaking to me about different things, and I'm looking at my dragon crystal ball. Yeah, money problems. It's falling to the floor and in there, and we want it rising into your wallet, and it is going to. Doors to personal healing and happiness are opening, with your chakras being cleared, and your chakras have been cleared. You don't have to worry about those. They're going to be working in absolutely the right areas now for you, sharp as anything. And you're on a journey. Now, with this, she's throwing, this journey is quite significant, because she's throwing away, this is the Fool, she's got something in her hand, can you see that? And she's throwing it over the bridge. She doesn't want the past, the bad parts of the past, to affect her. things from her childhood, sad thoughts, sad relationships. She's throwing those away in that bag, and she's going on that journey to absolute personal healing and happiness. So let's put that beside that. Can we have some more messages for Sagittarius, please? Okay, so here we've got balance, the yin and the yang. You will get balance in your life. This is Libra season. It's all about balance. Woo! And we've got the thinking woman there. So, and we've got your crown chakra saying, okay, you really respect your gut brain, but I'm there as well, and I'm going to keep you on the straight and narrow. So she's come in to say, yeah, don't worry, I'm keeping you on the straight and narrow. You can do work with your gut, but at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure that justice is done, that no one takes the piss out of you, that you are going to have everything you deserve, and you're going to have your full harvest. And this is the harvest season, of course. And we've got the man holding the coin. So whoever comes towards you now is not going to be poor. He's going to be quite wealthy, I think, quite responsible. And we've got the thinking woman on the floor. I'm sorry that's fallen down, but you are the thinking person, whatever gender you are. Your thought patterns are so precise now. And you're going to be all tied up with this person. I read this card differently. It's going to be like you're not going to be unraveled ever again. Your relationship is going to be steadfast and steady and permanent. And the door to value, that's opening. The money that was on the floor in that crystal ball is now fluttering through the door, and it's fluttering towards you. So I've got great positive news for you. Here, person from your past, the Hierophant, which is what you're all about, and Temperance, that's you. So it's looking so good. The choices are going to be overwhelming for you, and when you get there to that happy family life, it's going to be amazing. And we've got the star here, which is saying all your wishes are coming true. There's a touch of Aquarius in there. The Emperor, we've had that strong man character coming in, either for work or for love. And we've got, bottom of the deck, Justice. If you're in a court case or anything, justice is going to be done. Justice is going to be done. Can we have some more messages for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Okay, so here we've got the Queen of Wands, again you, but you've moved to the Empress position or the Emperor position. The Queen of Wands is absolutely wonderful. You're taking all those principles with you, but you're becoming a bit more cutthroat now, and you're getting to be the Queen of Pentacles because you are actually making the money soon. It will start coming. The Page of Wands, great news regarding a child that keeps coming up for us. Page of Swords, you're going to cut through a lot of nonsense in your life, and people, they're going to go. Absolutely go. There's no way you're having people that are not matching your energy in your life anymore. You're letting them fall like apples from a tree. You're letting them fall like the leaves will be falling with the wind during the autumn. And you're letting them fall. You're wishing them well. You're saying, great, you're a little part of my story, but you're no longer a part of it. I don't need you. Okay, they've given us lots of cards to read there. Let's have a look before we finish this reading and get our fairy message. So here we've got the King of Pentacles to match the Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be a blinking good match. We've got the Empress to match the Emperor. Ooh, and we've got lots of sharing of gifts and generosity between the two of you. We've got the Chariot, which is going to be bringing this lover to you. We've got horses again, so look out for someone who might be connected to horses. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is definitely changes on the home front. You might be moving. We've got the Lovers, which is everything I've been telling us about, even though that's not been your greatest, biggest wish and desire. Nevertheless, it's something that's going to be inevitable in your life. No man sails alone, and no saggi does forever. And there's going to be great harmony after all the battles you've experienced. Your Death transformation card is happening right now. You're in that transition. You've been transformed. You've been changed so many times, but this is so significant, and it's making the Wheel of Fortune work for you. And all that temporary hardship and financial struggles will go as the anxiety will go. And it's just these messages are coming to me. Okay, well, you might feel like that. It's not quick enough. It's not happening enough, but it's going to happen. Connect with the fairies if you can. And let's connect with the fairies now and read a fairy message for you today. And the fairy message I've got for you today. You have a message from your fairy guide, because there are fairy guides, and I want you to know that. I have a fairy guide and I actually adore her. About entering a time of emotional personal development soon. This enables you to create a strategy for healing old wounds, and it allows you to open yourself up to higher spiritual connections which develop your life in meaningful ways. This is likely to deepen your intuition and sensitivity as you throw off the shackles of your protective barriers. So you're not going to be protecting yourself from hurt romantically anymore. You're open to new love. You're open to this love that's going to come in, that's going to be overpowering, amazing, and it's going to come in after your financial abundance. So you're going to already be financially stable. You're not going to be looking for someone for the wrong reasons. And deepen your understanding of the universe, of the divine, of the powers that be, of the fairies, of the angels. They're asking me to look for another message for you regarding today's date, and I'm going to do that. And here's the message from the fairies. Change and growth occur on all levels. It brings you in line with your emotional self, draws opportunities which enable you to express your creativity and focus on developing your life in ways which convey your meaning. As you move to a better place, you make some crucial changes in your life. So I think what's very important there, it brings you in line with your emotional self. Change and growth are occurring on all levels, which it brings you in line with your emotional self, draws opportunities which enable you to express your creativity. Some of you are working on something creative, music-wise, book-wise, art-wise, and it's going to bring you great abundance. That abundance might come through also a win or an inheritance, but money is coming your way. And focus on developing your life in ways which convey your meaning, the way you see life, the way you feel life means to you, your principles, your values. As you move to a better place, and you are moving there, you make some crucial changes in your life. Okay, that's amazing. So I'm going to always put a link to the fairy book that I love about humanairies, and also my moon books. But here I want to take some words. Ooh, we've got just two. I'm going to let them stick now. Today we've got, we've got three. Tremendous and chocolate. So someone is going to buy you some chocolates. But what's going to be astounding with that is that they're not just going to be ordinary chocolates, like there might be Lindt or something special, handmade chocolates, but it's going to be like, you're going to know that this is just a chocolate gift, but it's someone related to real pleasure, and it's going to become an hour situation through that. it's really going to become an our situation. Can I take some more words, please, Sarah Elizabeth? Can you help me choose the words that are most important? Okay, so Rhapsody. Well, you know that Bohemian Rhapsody, there's going to be definitely something amazing going on, and you're going to really feel like you belong there, and also you're going to belong there, but where is that? It's going to be a place that's going to make you so happy, and there's going to be a lot of pink there. It might be a pink house, or it might be a pink sunset you're always looking at, or it might be that one of your rooms, like your bedroom's decorated pink.